special mention. You looking for divine and a little intervention. Birds don't fly without my permission. I'm proud in the sky, flying with the fishes, or maybe in the ocean, swimming with the pigeons. See, my world is different, like the Wayne. And if you want trouble, bitch, I want the same thing. And you know that I'ma ride with my motherfucking niggas. Most likely I'ma die with my finger on the trigger. Don't worry about mine, I'ma grind till I get it. And tell all of my niggas that the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. And tell all of my niggas that the sky is the limit. Cause the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. And if you look high, you see that I'm in it. The sky is the limit. Buck 10 in the coupe and your bitch love it. Switching lanes faster than she switch subjects.
What's up, Stat Family? Told you we was coming back with another one. We got Boston Celtics versus the Houston Rockets, 1986 NBA Finals, Game 6. This is a live reaction. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, and comment below. Let's get it. This the one. Shout out to the Lord. We back at it again. I'm talking about for real. I'm talking about we legendary out here now. Hey, give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back. Hey, it's legendary. We done got to another one. You hear me? All right. It's legendary out here now. I'm talking about for real next year. Thank you, Lord, for another shot to everybody out there. I'm talking about it's for real out here. Hey, Bird fan, Stat fan, get what we found. 1986 NBA Finals, Game 6. I've been looking for this, and it's legendary, and it's live. Guess what? I ain't gonna lie, cause you know why? I ain't seen it. It's different when you ain't seen it for real. It's legendary. I've been waiting on this one. Whoever uploaded, I shout out to you. I'm gonna put your name in the description. Whoever uploaded it on their page, I'm gonna make sure I put your name in the description below. That was legendary. I'm talking about, I've been waiting to watch this one. I'm stuck on 5. I'm waiting on Game 6. And guess what today? It's Game 6. We thank you, Lord, for another one. Shout out to everybody out there. And don't forget, shout out to them real junkies. Shout out to them real crackheads. Shout out to them real legend mama, grandma, auntie, Big DJ, we love you to the end. You know we're going 7 round here. I'm talking about handle it. I'm talking about we thank you, Lord, in real life. I'm talking about we really back at it once again. Big 7. Shout out to everybody out there. I hope everybody enjoying their day for real. And make sure you tell the Lord, thank you for another one. Thank you for waking us up to see another day. I'm talking about for real. And we hope you really get us to tomorrow to see another one. To do it again. Huh? Is you going to do it again? That's all it's about. Is you going to do it again or you going to give up? Lock in. Thank the Lord while you're doing it. Now, that's the biggest thing. You ain't did that. Thank the Lord for another. Let's get in here and run these real errands. Bird fans. It's been legendary. Let's get back down to business, though. We thank you, Lord, for another. And don't forget, y'all legendary out there now. I'm talking about for real. I'm talking about, we really thank you, Lord, for another. You know what? waiting on this one.
The champagne was on ice, and the Celtics were ready to celebrate. Their textbook passing had paved the way for a.
That's the one we've been waiting on, Bird fan, a real Bird fan. That's the one.
Always one step behind, as they showed more signs of confusion than signs of a comeback.
It's the one.
Needing a spark in Game 5, the Houston Rockets got a lightning bolt instead. And while this brawl got Ralph Sampson ejected, it also transformed the Rockets into gangbusters. They attacked the boards with vengeance. HAKEEM swatted Celtic shots and bodies like flies. The tables had turned. The normally composed Celtics seemed to lose their poise. So while they licked their wounds, the Rockets could bask in the glory of knowing the victory party on this night was all theirs.
Turn your notifications on if you got the notifications on. Hit the like button.
Today in Boston, the city hoping to crown another champion, where basketball is regarded as art, and where art sometimes imitates life. You can forget that high noon was an hour ago here on the East Coast, because the gunfight at the OK Corral is still to be staged inside the Boston Garden. It's the Celtics trying to attack banner number 16 up on the roof, and the Houston Rockets trying to battle and bring about a seventh game in the 1986 NBA Finals. It's a sixth game that not many folks expected we'd ever see after the first two games here in Boston, when the Celtics were very impressive in rocking the Rockets. But then Houston regrouped at home and got the job done. Welcome, everybody. I'm Brett Westburn. You know, when a championship series begins, you talk about average points scored, coaches' strategy, playing time off the bench. But when you get to a sixth game, raw emotion is what tends to fuel you. And forevermore, it will be known as the incident in Game 5 in Houston. You have seen the tape over and over. You have seen Ralph Sampson come down the floor. Jerry Seasting pick him up down there. You've seen Sampson's elbow. You've seen him go down underneath the basket. You've seen the double team continue. You've seen Sampson's arm pinned. You've seen Sampson suddenly lose his cool and start throwing punches. And you have seen Bill Walton come in with a tackle. The issue is not who is to blame, but how will the players respond here today?
Hey, it went high with.
Composure, and anytime that happens, anything can happen on the basketball court.
This team is really pumped up, and I think it's something that's going to carry over into these next two games.
I'm really excited to see this too.
Like that, maybe
wow, I've been waiting on this.
But not during the finals. And I think we're all a little disappointed in ourselves.
The dream.
I don't think that we can just rely on being the Boston Celtics and we're at home to win a game.
We know we can beat them. So we come in there over here with determination.
We can't expect anybody to give it to us or let us have it. We got to go out and take it. We got to play very aggressively right from the start. Get back and run for 48 long minutes.
All right, the mood of the two teams. Houston came in here today very loose. The Celtics apparently.
Shout out to Bill Walton, man. Bill Walton really give you context.
Very intense workout.
He ain't just gonna say we gotta win. We gonna let you know how we gotta win.
So obviously the public expects them to respond. I'll be very surprised if the Rockets don't look them right dead in the eye here this afternoon and have at least a chance to pull it off in the last 5 minutes. Now, for more on Ralph Sampson and what's been going on with his day here in the Boston Garden, let's go down to Dick Stockton. Dick?
Thank you very much, Brett, and maybe he's just destined to be a villain in the NBA. Whatever, Ralph Sampson has had his problems in Boston long before today. He had that scary injury in the regular season, a tough game 1 for 13 shooting, and the cut under the eye. So all eyes were on Ralph Sampson as he came into the arena today with the rest of the Rockets to a chorus of boos. Pat O'Brien asked him if he pays attention to what the press says about him.
Showtime. Show out then.
I haven't really read it and haven't seen it. I've seen it coming into the gym today. I really haven't focused that much on it. Just concentrate on what I have to do personally. I know it could be a situation where they're going to boo me every day, but I'm used to it.
Whether or not you've read it or not, you know it's going to happen. You are going to be the focus of the game. Will that affect you today, Ralph?
In the past, it has affected me and made me play at a higher level.
He has not risen to the occasion at Boston
Good answer.
yet. And even though the Rockets won an emotional game number 5 and game 6 coming up right now, keep in mind that if Ralph Sampson does not produce today, the Rockets are in a lot of trouble. He cannot afford to disappear. Tell me, Heinsohn, is Houston coming back at home? What has brought the Rockets back?
I think they discovered, Dick,
the intensity that's needed to be played at in the final round. And that intensity produced very, very sensational aggressive rebounding on the offensive board. They're going to need a lot of that offensive rebounding in order to turn the Celtics back today.
Tommy, there is no secret that as Larry Bird goes, so go the Celtics. What do you foresee for Bird today?
He's been the inspirational leader for this ball club ever since he arrived on the scene. They want to get the ball in his hands. They need him to get off shooting well to set up the rest of their game. He's a great passer, but the shot will produce the good passing. He only took 13 shots in the last ball game. They need to get him the ball more so he can shoot more.
All right, Tommy, you know, one of the great
heard
traditions
him.
of Boston Garden is the famed parquet floor, but before the game, we had a problem with the floor. For more on that, let's go back upstairs to Brent.
Indeed, it was
Hey, hit the like button if you're in there. It's real basketball. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the sub button. It's legendary, right? Shotgun Bird fan.
Well, it turned out that, fearful of a demonstration on the floor after the game and the baskets being torn down, they sprayed that support right there with silicone. But they sprayed it while the baskets were out over the floor, and some of it dripped down on the parquet, leaving it in a very slippery condition.
Damn.
Chris Ford, the Celtic assistant out there in the background,
It's that real parquet.
up the floor, and then referees Jake O'Donnell and Daryl Garrison became involved, and they have asked for it to be washed down still a second time. It's something to keep an eye on because someone might slip, cost you a basket, and worse yet, someone could get hurt. The Garden itself is a great setting for a Game 6. This is where the Lakers wrapped it up a year ago. Today, the Celtics want to come back and reign again as NBA champions.
I don't know, but I've been waiting to see this for a whole year. Y'all should have seen my face when I seen it. I said, oh, Game 6. Oh, we in here. It's finna be legendary. It's finna be live.
They don't want to be the
Really?
biggest. They just want to be the best. First coverage of the 1986 NBA Finals is sponsored by Miller High Life. Miller,
Y'all know we don't-
the American way.
And to the new fans, y'all know we don't do no skipping around. We watch the whole thing live.
New Chrysler Corporation. They don't
It's
want
coming.
to be the biggest. They just want
I'll
to
let
be
y'all
the
fast
best.
forward the video, you feel me?
Here in Boston Garden, not as humid as
Uh-oh, game
It's going to
time.
get steamier, we are sure. Right now, for the introduction to the starting lineup, let's go to the
Game
Boston announcer,
time.
Andrew Tick.
Starting lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Boston Garden for Game 6 of the NBA Finals between the Houston Rockets and the Boston Celtics. And now, let's meet the starters for the Houston Rockets. At guard, in his 8th year from St. Mary's, number 33, Robert Reed.
Robert Reed. Now I get to see a live game.
The other guard, in his 5th year from
And then like a live game of highlights.
to Louis Lloyd.
And I can see how you really played, Mr. Reed.
At forward, in his 3rd year from Louisville, number 22, Rodney McRae.
McCray.
At forward, in his 3rd year from Virginia, number 50, Ralph Sampson.
Lock in, Ralph. Lock in now. Lock in now. Ain't no time to be playing.
At center, in his 2nd year from Houston, number 34, HAKEEM Olajuwon.
The dream.
And the head coach for the Houston Rockets, Phil Fitch. And now, let's meet the starters for the Boston Celtics.
Dennis Johnson was no joke. I'm talking about 9-time all defensive.
10th year from Pepperdine, number 3.
9-time all team defensive. You hear me? Alright. Don't let it go over your head. I'm talking about go watch real games too now.
Number 44, Danny Ainge.
Dennis Johnson picking your favorite player.
At center,
Really?
in his 10th year from Centenary, number 00.
I'm talking about 3 rings too.
Robert Parrish.
Alright. Dennis Johnson up there with Magic Johnson, Zeke. Yeah. Real point guards. He's up there. Let's get that out there too.
At the other forward, in his 7th year from
Two-way player.
Kansas State, number 33, Larry Bird.
You know that is the greatest small forward of all time by far. Not even close. Not even. Literally.
And the head coach for the Boston Celtics, James C. Jones. This Boston Garden crowd is ready. And the officials working.
Nigga Bird said damn Chet had his name on it for a week now. What?
And Tommy Heinsohn, after what we had in game number 5.
Real legend.
What do you foresee as far as the way the officials will handle this game, particularly at the outset?
It's going to require all their experience.
No, I mean, like, that's crazy, Bird. Like, that's legendary,
Let the
man.
game get out of control. They can't anticipate anything.
I don't know, but I've been waiting to see this.
They've got to establish a level of contact.
It's game time. Let's get down
You think
to
they're going
it.
to call things early, especially so or not?
If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the sub button, hit the like button. Bird family, Stat family, hit the like button. It's legendary. We live. We
All right,
definitely
the Celtics
in
in
there.
white, the Rockets in red. That's what the Celtics have done at home, and 40 consecutive victories here at the Garden.
49-1 at home. They done won 40 straight games at home. Mikhail. Come on, Mikhail. You got to start that off, man. Okay, Reed. I mean, McCray.
Defenses in the backcourt.
They talking about the game faster today. Man, they just move quicker than today. Cut that out, man. Y'all need to stop it now.
They wanted to make Reed work a lot harder and put Dennis
Samson.
Johnson on, but they haven't done it.
That was a bad shot, Samson. Let somebody pass it to you.
And the loose ball foul.
Don't take matters in your own hands. Come on now, Samson. You know that. IQ play a part, though. Mentally, that play a part in the game, too.
And I'm getting back to Sampson. If Sampson were to overreact and play more passive, he won't be a factor today.
Samson adrenaline pumping out there. That's what it is.
They say the foul is over on Robert
You're overthinking something.
He got into foul trouble.
Oh, yeah, Johnson. Oh, yeah, Johnson. Get it started. Started off, Mikhail. Good tip. Look at Johnson picking up 94 feet. Real defender now. Two-way player. I'm not playing. I'm talking about. I'm dead serious. 9-time all defense. Real fans know what I'm talking about. You ain't no real fan, you ain't gonna understand.
Bird steals from McCray.
That's who?
Johnson finds Mikhail. Reed was
Backboard. Started off Mikhail. That's 2 for 2.
nothing lead.
Kevin McHale.
Kevin McHale has led the Celtics in scoring in both of the losing games for the Celtics.
Work down there, Dream.
Olajuwon. Harris cuts him off.
Come on now, Dream. Come on now. You supposed to put that up. Yeah, I feel like you traveled on that.
Back to Hakeem.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you traveled on that, oh. Somebody in the crowd talking about. I swear it looked like he did. Whoever's in the crowd. Good IQ in the crowd.
Maybe a little bit better one-on-one than McHale also.
Tommy Robert Parrish has been off.
Dream down there turning and being hesitant. No, man, do what you normally do. Turn around, like, follow, like, go all the way with it. Don't do it halfway now. That's how you.
Right from the inception of this series.
It's all about mental. You gotta have your mind made up what you want to do.
Be seeing a lot of daylight today.
That's how Bird was so smart. He already had his mind made up already running down the court.
Triple team off a little bit, so in order to free the
Seriously.
man up to make his moves to the hoop.
Carried the Rockets in game number 5 with 32 points and 14 rebounds. Boston leading 4-2. McCray on Bird.
Turn around, Bird. That's his first shot of the game. Y'all seen that, right? That's how he gets shit started. Like, really, he really do get shit started like that. Excuse my language, too.
Violation, traveling call against the Rockets.
I just be for real. Like, I be really excited. Like,
Trying to outlet it fast, but
nigga was that good. Seriously.
Here's Bird. Harris.
And he a team player. He a team player. He passed the ball, too, now.
And the Celtic bench.
Yeah, because he can score. He don't think he can keep scoring. Like, he'll really pass you the ball.
Not a team his first of the game.
And let you do your thing. You feel me? I like shit like that. That's legendary.
Robert Parrish, this entire series, has been trying to lift them, particularly early in this game. Stay on the floor.
Parrish has scored in double figures in only 2 of the 5 games of this series. He was the scoring leader.
Come on there, Pat. Hey, free throw. I'm going to let y'all know something. Now, free throw win ball game, free throw lose ball game. Y'all seen Brunson hit them 3 clutch free throws now. That's what did it. If you know it or not.
He really has helped to deny them good low post position.
Misses both free throws. Celtics by 4. Houston has taken over.
Robert Reed with a pull-up jumper. Good shot. Oh.
Robert Reed who has gotten off to a good start from the
I see.
perimeter in most of the game.
Oh yeah.
Johnson.
Oh yeah, DJ. Ooh, what a ooh. Did y'all see that tape?
Two shot blockers stayed on the ground that time. Allowed DJ to slip through for the layup.
McHale picks up Rodney McRae on a switch. Sampson guarded by Bird, but Bird
Good defense, Bird. Good defense. Now I see you. I'm looking now. We looking at. Hey, we look at the whole court around here. You feel me? We looking at to see what you do on offense. We looking to see what you do on defense. I'm looking.
McHale in good position.
Hey, good block, McRae. That's how you rotate over. Good rotation.
Won by McHale and Bird.
No easy baskets. Real basketball going on here.
McRae, because Sampson gave up the good low post position.
Danny Ainge missing. McHale and Bird underneath.
I don't know, but y'all better start letting Ainge shoot that shot. You see Bird. All around game, nigga don't gotta shoot. He can get in the paint. Seriously. He can do it all.
Quick passing, and Lloyd, who's really
Good shot.
hits his first shot.
Good shot. That's how you stay in the ball game. Just keep hitting shots. Keep the game close.
With that low post. He's going to produce some offensive rebounds here. And this man, when he comes to play, he gets his nose and his mustache dirty underneath there. Good move.
Man, that's how you work down there, man. Like, he ain't just shoot. Don't let all them damn threes and passing and shit fool you, know. Bird get down in that low block and work out. You can't let Ainge keep shooting that now. You're going to, all right. You're going to pull right up in your jaw, knock down. And Ainge was the greatest six-man back at that time. It was Danny Ainge's six-man time around that time, literally. It just surprised me when I seen Ainge. I said, damn, Ainge was that good. I know general manager Danny Ainge, you feel me? That's why, man, hey, shout out to them real hoopers out there for real.
The Celtics have won 40 straight here. Sampson turned around over McHale. Hales played good defense early.
Bad. So out, Parrish. Come on now. So out now.
Timeout, Houston.
And somebody said in the last video, somebody said Murray had good players too. I don't agree with the narrator. You're right.
I'm Frank Bartles, and you remember
Players was good too now.
As Ed says, you cannot be successful in the marketplace if you just sit
Good
around
tape.
on your front porch. So to be sure the Bartles and James Premium Wine Cooler customer is also a satisfied customer, we're going to do some consumer research. And since it is usually better to do consumer research where there are plenty of consumers, we are headed for New York City. We'll keep you posted on how it's going, and thank you again for your support.
Strategy defending a team with the use of the triple team. This strategy has caused a big problem on the weak side of the floor because now there are only 2 Celtics left with the job of keeping 3 Rockets off the board. Game 5, both Wiggins and Peterson repeatedly burnt the Celtics on the offensive glass. Here's Jim Peterson just walking in, unmolested for one of his 6 offensive rebounds Thursday night. The Celtics will have to be more judicious on their use of the triple team and keep Larry Bird on the weak side occasionally to block out.
So the Celtics, Tommy, have made an adjustment, and it's worked for them so far.
They have controlled their defensive board. The Rockets not getting that offensive glass like they did in Game 5.
Rockets have turned the ball over 4 times. And
I really was ready to see this, like, all jokes aside. This one game I've really been waiting to see out of every game. Like, I've been waiting on Game 6. Let's work, Dream. Oh, good. Hey, look at Bird now. Look at him now. Look at him. Y'all see him, right? On the defensive end, too.
And it could be 2 more points for the Celtics.
What great defense, though.
Good hands, man. That's how you, hey, man, you got to know how to read the floor on defense and offense. That's IQ right there. You feel me? Everybody don't know how to run over there at the time. You got to time that. That's some shit you can't coach. Like, you have to have the instinct in you, literally. That nigga was that good. Seriously.
Gone to the free throw line more than anyone for the Celtics in the series.
For 2 games, he penetrated an awful lot, trying to lift the Twin Towers.
I already know you feel. I'm just make sure I let y'all know how good he really was. Like, context. We see real plays going on here. You feel me? This ain't no highlights. We see full court baskets.
Number 16 today. But Dennis Johnson misses 2, and the Celtics
94 feet a game.
from the line early on here.
Okay, good defense. That's how you, hey, you get the refs letting them play. That's how you do it, no? That's how you do it.
Defense, making them waste time in the backcourt. Crowd boos Sampson every time he touches the ball.
Oh, yeah.
McRae going in. What a move by McRae. He switched hands, got the layup, and draws the foul.
Back up, McRae.
Great. Larry Bird allows McRae to swoop in there against McHale.
Oh, big time.
Once McRae got to the top of his jump, he's had a great series, and when you look at his numbers and Larry Bird's numbers, he is
I felt that, McRae. I ain't even gonna lie. I felt that. And one, yeah, about, hey, you did right. Bucket achieved. Bucket well earned.
Foul, of course, was on McHale, and it's 14-9 with 7.5 minutes remaining in the first period. Dick Stockton and Tom Heinz.
I told you, Bird, to pass you the ball, man. And that's an IQ pass, you feel me? That's an IQ pass. You got to,
Are getting position inside on the Rockets. They're getting the offensive rebounds early.
You get Bird, though. I'm looking. Look at Paris down there. Work out, Dream. You see Bird again. How you see his rotation, how you rotate. That's how you rotate on defense. Everybody don't know how to do that, bro. Seriously. I'm being dead serious. Niggas don't even know how to do that today. You gotta have it in you, man.
Somebody taking off on the fast break before the rebound. Larry Bird did. Inside to HAKEEM.
It's like knowing where the basketball is.
The Celtics playing pesky.
There's some shit you can't coach. Seriously. You gotta have it in you.
Lead is 7 for the Celtics. Their biggest lead was 8. Lewis Lloyd pulls up, in and out.
Bird had all the shit in him that they didn't have on the stat sheet. He could do all the shit they didn't have on the stat sheet, literally.
All 5 Celtics have scored. I will tell you, the Celtics are dominating both boards.
All 5 of them done scored. Come on, now, y'all need to tighten up, Houston.
Larry Bird, everybody putting a body on somebody. HAKEEM Olajuwon double, throws it right in the hand.
Defense.
There's a 4-on-1 break.
Bird leading the fast break. 3-man weave, boy. You see Bird pushing that thing 94 feet now.
An 11-point lead.
His play speaks for itself. Motherfucker out there doing it all. I love it. You feel me? I never watched the video. I would never know Bird was this good. I would know nothing about Danny Ainge, anybody on the team.
Larry Bird. And Bird is going to take off, I believe, on. Let's take a look at Larry Bird. Inside he comes. And right, protecting the lane on the weak side on the double. And off they go on the fast break. Now Bird was.
Well, yeah, Samson, you feel me? You got to get back. Well, yeah.
Yeah, no. His man. Now the Celtics not using that quite as much. You saw the turnover point, 12-0. 7 turnovers committed by Houston, none by the Celtics. They're playing nearly a flawless first period. Sampson crashing the boards of the Rockets. Loose ball. McHale goes after it and throws the pass behind Danny Ainge. They corrected an earlier foul.
The Celtics gonna get out there now.
Lloyd, then Reed. They went back to Lewis Lloyd. So Lloyd has 1 and Robert Reed has 1 here in the first period. The Rockets being forced more to their half-court offense, and that's where the Celtics really have an advantage. Sampson is 0 for 3 so far.
Work out, Reed. That's you.
Reed with a tough shot.
Good defense. Dennis Johnson defense is prime time.
And Larry Bird slams the ball in the
prime time defender. Damn, there might be the damn greatest guard defender of all time.
Here's what happened in Game 5. Look at that huge catch by Houston. But right now,
Out of point guard.
like this. They're all even, but the Celtics have gotten the key rebound. And they're getting on the offensive glass a lot better themselves, the Celtics, than they did at any time down in Houston. Tommy, Robert Parrish has picked up his 2nd personal foul. And in the last game, at least, Bill Walton played 4 minutes. And it seems that Walton has played a bigger role than Robert the last couple of games. The Celtics would like to keep Parrish in there as much as possible.
Come on, you got to make me free throw. That was a good foul.
Guarding Elijah
Olajuwon one up because Olajuwon has got all those moves.
1 out of 2 for HAKEEM. With a 66% free throw shooting.
I seen that pass too, Haynes. I thought you were about to make it.
Sampson tried to overplay and got burned.
Dick, he's playing passive. He's not just right. The boy's a little bit gone from his game.
It don't make no sense how good Bird was. And he know how to make the right read and everything, bro. Every single thing that needs to be accomplished on the court, the nigga can do. Getting boys, look. The defense read. That's how you be. Hey, that's how you hustle. That's what don't show up on the stat sheet. You're still gonna show up. The hustle ain't.
4:25 remaining in the first.
That was a great defensive play by Robert Reed to make that steal from behind on Parrish.
Parrish was running the court.
I don't know, but we need a hustle stat. We need to make up a hustle stat. Something now. About time that we need a new stat called hustle.
Sampson again trying to overplay McHale. Couple of fakes stripped away.
Big time footwork. Big time defense, Robert Reed.
Lloyd.
Knockdown. That was mean right there. That was mean. I like the flush on that one.
The Rockets get everything turned loose. Good rebounding, and Lewis Lloyd in particular.
Lloyd is having his best start of the series.
Oh, good move, Haynes. Oh, with a pass. Knock that down, DJ.
Olajuwon has it knocked away and a foul called by Jake O'Donnell against Boston.
Casey Jones wanted the Celtics to have more than a one-pass offense this afternoon. Move it around. Make the Rockets use their legs on defense.
And here is Bill Walton replacing.
Shout out to Bill. That's my dog. I rock with Walton, though. Like, Walton.
Having scored 4 points in 2
Damn near the greatest storyteller of all time, for real. You know how to got them give context to a story now.
An offensive rebound in game number 4.
Walton, though, does not
And they gonna keep it 100.
a low post man as well as Parrish does. So
Real
he
legend.
probably will get better low post position to make those swinging moves.
Haynes committed a foul on Olajuwon, and there is Jim.
There you go.
Peterson, and
Dream.
this time
Make
one
that
of the
now.
Powers goes out of the ball game. Peterson gets the call, and he has been nothing short of magnificent the last 2 games off the bench.
Well, particularly with that 3-on-2 rebounding that the Celtics were allowing, he was coming in virtually uncontested.
So if that doesn't happen, you don't see Peterson producing those same rebounding numbers.
Not when you put a body on him, and he may even pick up some fouls.
Come on, you can't keep missing, going to the line, missing free throw. You taking points off the board. You playing with them. Chill out, Dream.
3.5 minutes to play in the opening set. Celtics by 7, Ames to Dennis Johnson. There's Walt. Doesn't usually shoot from outside.
This is how you play basketball. The whole team, everybody touch the ball, you feel me? That's basketball.
Ball away by Dennis Johnson, and the 24-second clock expired. We're at Boston Garden for Game 6 of the NBA Finals between the Houston Rockets and the Boston Celtics. Nick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn, and the Celtics with an early lead, led by as much as 12. It's down to 7.
I tell you, the Rockets played.
Everybody get a feel of it, you feel me?
They forced the Celtics to take a very difficult shot.
Boston has committed 4 turnovers after Houston committed the first 7. Keep in mind that Olajuwon has 4 points, all from the free throw line. Sampson has yet to score. All 5 Celtics starters have scored and have at least 4 points.
Now, who do you go to if you're the Rockets? Harris did a decent job on Olajuwon, and the smarter doubles of Olajuwon caused the turnover.
Maybe they go to HAKEEM again, maybe try to get Walt working and his foul trouble. Olajuwon playing way outside. 8 seconds. Throws it away. He was looking for McRae.
It be like that sometimes right there. I be hating over right there. Like,
So a timeout is
I pass it right, which just,
in the first period. The Celtics lead.
it be like that sometimes. You feel me?
Sailboats on the Charles River, Tommy.
The ones that you really be needing. Like, then you look back on the game like, damn, we lost. That's how we lost right there.
Can you?
Well, they have
Be like
leads
that.
now. There's the Boston skyline. It's rained the last few days here in Boston, but today is a gorgeous day. And inside Boston Garden, we'll take a look at how the shooting has gone thus far. The Celtics, 58%, Houston 42. Keep in mind, the Rockets have not shot 50%.
And just because you had have a bad game on offense, don't mean you have a bad game all around, overall. You feel me?
By Olajuwon.
Showtime, show out, Dream. Good defense.
Now it's a 5-point.
That's how you play.
Rockets have reeled off 7 in a row now. Lloyd has played the entire period. He's played well.
That's good defense, Dream. Again, back to back. Showtime. Boy, hey. I got there. The Dream. 95 Dream. 86 Dream ain't the same Dream. 95 Dream. Dream shaking for real. 86. Just getting started. That's good deep. That's 3 of them in a row. That nigga done stole the ball 3 damn times in a row. Big time. Unbelievable. Ooh, we clap that up. Like button for that. Hit the like button for that one. If you a real basketball fan, you just like competitiveness. Like if you a real hooper, hit that like button. Compete out there, man. Don't just get a game away. Compete. The Dream. Shout out to everybody out there, man. I love it though. For real.
And I'll tell you, once he goes up in the air, Bird cannot stop him.
You know, Tommy, everyone talks about
That nigga just stole the ball 3 times in a row and went down there and scored 3 times in a row.
And a lot of people think that quickness with his hands
Big time.
paid off in making those kinds of plays. Sampson out to beat McHale. 1 point lead.
Reed, Bird. I told you, Bird to pass that motherfucker to you. He don't care.
After seeing Elijah
Bird care about his teammates too now. Show out too, Walton. Oh my goodness.
Robbie McRae, who really has played a tough series in
What? He came through the lane laying it up like that?
I will tell you, they advanced the ball so quickly that Walton has to...
McRae out there showing out. And why?
They
Shout
are
out,
taking
McRae.
the inbound pass and getting it up the floor exceptionally fast for Rockets.
McRae showing out out there. I ain't gonna lie.
McRae is the only Rocket
He's
player
showing out.
who has played 40
That's how you play it. That's how you play.
The Celtics have Bird, Dennis Johnson, and McHale who have gone 40 or more.
Especially in an elimination game when you play like it's game 7.
This is the shot. Elijah has it.
See, 86 Dream ain't like 95.
24 to 23. McRae had an opportunity to tie the game.
95, that was a legitimate bucket. For sure.
Bird, read on him now. Spins inside and draws the foul.
You know, he has not been able to do that for a couple of ball games. McRae has been playing in super solid.
Ref could have let that one go, but it is what it is. Could have let that foul ride, but it is what it is. Turn around jumper. McHale.
Scores. He leads Boston with 8. Celtics by 3.
McHale won't no joke.
Scored 13 of the last 15 points.
Get Bird rotating.
And McRae's pass thrown out of bounds, and Elijah looks at him and says, "Yeah, that was for me."
It be like that sometimes. Like,
That time showed him McRae's game a little bit. He should have just kept up in the air and stuffed it.
because he had it. I agree with you on that.
13 on the shot clock. Bird. Larry Bird has 6.
That's just what he do.
Lloyd loses it to Bird, and they're going to jump this up. And Bird is yelling at Danny Ainge to come closer and try and get the ball.
He wanted him to come back to pass, and Ainge was practically taken off. But here's Bird hustling. I'll tell you, inspiration, there it is. When he goes down on the floor, the rest of them will fly through the building. But look at the pushing and grabbing. It'll be a jump ball.
Bird, angry at his teammate in that play, and that's the kind of intensity that he brings to this game 6. He'll be jumping against Elijah.
Your Bird trying to get this over with today. He ain't trying to see them no more. It's over with.
But Bird has that savvy and the timing, and the Celtics have it.
Look at that real parquet flow out there. That shit look good now.
To get up there and tip the ball, I'll tell you, that is really smart. There's no way I thought he'd get the tip against Elijah.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Bird takes McRae into the air. Walton follows.
I'm finna walk out. Good block. Good rotation. Ain't no sense how good Bird was. When you see the footwork,
was on Bird's shot. Looked to me like Elijah goaltended it too.
Nigga, Kobe played just like Jordan and Bird.
12 seconds to go.
Just like him.
The Celtics lead by 5, and here's Larry Bird on the
Just
line.
like him.
95% free throw shooter.
That's what made Kobe.
Here it is.
Jordan and
He
Bird.
didn't.
It's Kobe.
He hit his hand instead of the ball.
Literally.
Where the foul was.
Kobe had
Celtics make their
Bird
first free throw
footwork,
of the game after missing 5. Lead by 6, and the Rockets playing for the
and he
last
had
shot of the
Jordan
first period.
mentality. Had it with his own mentality. It was over with. There's nothing you can do.
With 1 second to go, turns it over to Boston. Ames to McHale, and that'll do it. There were 18 turnovers in the first period.
First quarter, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, hit the sub button, and comment below.
Forged a 6-point lead over the Houston
Hit the notification button if they ain't turned on.
The NBA Finals on CBS, game number 6 here at Boston Garden between the Houston Rockets, the Western Conference champions, and the Boston Celtics. The score after 1 period of play is 29-23 Boston, but Tommy, Houston had 11 turnovers and Ralph Sampson didn't score.
They're still in striking distance, the Rockets. You would think with 11 turnovers, the Celtics would be ahead by more. And Ralph Sampson, I think, in that quarter, overreacted to the fight situation down in Houston, became much more passive than he had been in the prior game.
So Jim Peters,
Boy, Sampson know that playing scary, ain't he? All right, Sampson.
championship game is in there.
Boys ain't forgot what you did the other day.
Starts on the bench, and
But had your game ready.
Personal is in there.
And Walton's going to be guarding Elijah.
Dennis Johnson on the turnover, number 12 against the Rockets. Pounding the ball, keeping it on the floor. Half-court offense. Not seeing as much isolation with Bird so far as we did in the previous game.
Pass. Work out, DJ. That's you. Bottom. I like that shot. I like that shot. That was a good look.
And good speed, 3-on-2.
Peterson spinning against Bird is short.
That was a good move.
Using his body well. And it's 29-25.
29-25, Boston, second quarter.
With Parrish and Walton in there at the same time.
I don't think Boston's with
Bounce pass. Work out, Walton. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Work out. Oh, yeah, Walton. Hey, that's how you work down there. That's how you work down there. You feel me? You don't stop working just because you miss rebounds. Or being tell Shaq, get it off the board.
Reed setting it up.
Ain't nothing like when you get a rebound and you miss it and you get it back and you make it. It just feels so good. And you earned it too, like. That's how I feel. That's how I really feel right there. They can't do nothing with me working down here on this board. Literally, that's how I really feel. If you're a big man, you know what I'm talking about. And you play the low block. I ain't talking about the big man want to run out there and keep shooting threes. You feel me? I'm talking about the one to really get down there and bang on the low block. That's what I'm talking about.
And the foul is against Walton, and that will be his second.
Walton, as I said, will give up deeper position to Hakeem. That's why Bird was trying to cheat over there and cut off that baseline attack angle.
Kevin McHale, who leads the Celtics with 8 points, returns to the game, and Walton's going to go out. Danny Ainge talking to Casey Jones. And here's Hakeem Olajuwon on the line. He leads second to the Rockets in 8.
Come on, you leaving. Come on, man. You done missed about 4 free throws, man.
Parrish with the 2 fouls or McHale.
McHale has 1 foul.
I know the Dream was mad when he seen this game. He was watching film like, y'all done missed all them goddamn free throws.
Olajuwon 5 for 8 from the free throw line.
Every time you miss one, it's a good foul on the Celtics. You got to make both of them. We'll live with 1 for 2.
3 games to 2 in the final.
Coming off pin down, good pump fake.
Coming off the screen.
That's over with. That's over with right there. That's ball game. Bottoms. Good defense.
Olajuwon outlets to Wiggins. Celtics are back on defense.
Y'all got to capitalize off this too. Like every time y'all stop birding, y'all got to capitalize now. No, man, you know. Get back in that low post. Yeah, like go ahead down there and handle that. Don't wait on them to set up. Oh, yeah. There you go. Workout dream. There you go. That's it. That's all day. That's how y'all do it. Yep. Y'all understand the game.
Well, they're not intimidated at all by the home court, at least the way they're showing now.
Yeah, Rob Sampson, keep this lineup in. Rob Sampson just shook right now. Like, he don't know what the hell going on. Like, keep him out. Bill Fitch, good coach.
Danny Ainge being clocked by Jim Peterson. Get out of the way. You don't belong in here. You're a guard.
Boy, he took
Hear what he said. That's how I got to be down there, you feel me?
timeout in a 3-point game.
Nigga think he come out here and bang with us? Who? Man, all right.
The doors open today. How do they get here? This is the popular entry. Up the fire escape up on the roof, but today they have dogs up there. And another entry is through the air vents. They found somebody sleeping in the air vents overnight.
Boy, Ainge thought it was sweet down there, didn't he?
Get in the garden, and what do you say? I'm a friend of Larry Bird. The best line is, I'm a friend of the Kennedys. Let's go back legally inside to this document.
Tell me, did you see Pat O'Brien in an air vent getting into the garden there earlier?
Well, wasn't he?
We told him we'd give him a ticket.
He looked like he had a little stuffed around his mustache there.
He wanted to do it the hard way. The Boston Celtics, who are trying to wrap up number 16, had a chance in Game 5 in Houston. It was a wild game with a fight. Rockets came back. Now Houston has to do it on the road and win both games here. Right now, they're giving the Celtics quite a tussle, trailing 31-28, 9:26 to go in the first half.
Well, Boston has not changed their guards at all. I see Ceasing right now getting off the bench. Danny Ainge has been a little ill for a couple of days.
Saw the Boston shooting this period, 1 for 7, so they've cooled off considerably. Pushing foul, Jim Peterson doesn't like it, as there's Jerry Ceasing coming into the ball game. He was the other party in the Sampson fracas the other night.
That was a gutsy thing to pick up a 7'4" guy going to the basket on a fast break.
McHale with 10 points leads the Celtics. Peterson with 1 foul. Winding down and 9 minutes to go in the first half. Rockets have not had the lead in this game. Celtics were up by 12. It's cut to 1.
The defense.
Level with 3 seconds to go. Level with a 3-point prayer. Misses. McHale the rebound. Ceasing in the forecourt. Good defense by Ceasing.
The bounce pass. Woo.
Harris.
Okay, Parrish.
Goes for the offensive rebound with McHale in that reach. McHale so tough with that reach. Got to work doubly hard. And now the Rockets with a 4-on-3 chance. Rodney McRae. Dennis Johnson now.
They waited much too long to take the shot, the Rockets. Olajuwon was in great low post position.
We haven't seen their sheer speed as we did in the last game. Bird goes up and nearly got the basket. He'll go to the line though.
I'll tell you, that was strictly playing it for the foul. He felt the contact, instinctively knew the whistle was going to be there. He had a quarter of a step, and there was a little fake out of double team. Slides nice, doesn't he?
Is that what Brent was talking about before the game with that silicone spray? Foul is on McRae.
Used to love to play baseball. That was a slide into third.
That's the way they teach you down in the Florida camp, for sure. Larry Bird practices during the offseason because he can't wait for the season to end and he can start practicing. Next year would start tomorrow. 7-point Celtics lead. Bird has 9. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Level finds an opening. Trying to change hands. Here's Bird. 3-on-1 Boston. Pass back Bird. Timeout. Houston. Celtics have it up to 9 once more. No exception. The final round of the West Coast should be a sizzling finale. Ray Floyd, Mike Reed, and Bob Sway all nodded for the lead, and that will follow our NBA game number 6 of the NBA Finals. Now, as we go out to Charlestown, there's the USS Constitution, and I think that some of the woodwinds may be missing as we move in closely to some of the fine music.
I mean, they're playing music right now to about 14 people. There's more people in the band. I wonder where the crowd normally goes there is today. It couldn't be that they're interested in the Celtics.
And they're not on the Charles River in their sailboat. Meanwhile, inside Boston Garden, where the Celtics had scored 6 in a row, Ralph Sampson has come back in the game. So Sampson, Peterson, and Olajuwon all in there at the same time. I don't think we've seen that in this series yet. Going with a big lineup.
Seen it once, that big lineup.
Sampson, right inside. Olajuwon try to roll it in, and Bird comes down with it.
Al Parrish did not block out Olajuwon. You got to block him out about 5 feet from the hoop. Don't let him get a running start.
How did the Rockets do when they had that combination?
They did fairly well, Dick, but Peterson may have nightmares guarding Larry Bird.
On a pass to McHale. That's Larry Bird. Vintage Larry Bird passing.
They have gotten the ball into his hands. He's a creator.
Peterson gets free inside for a layup with under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Boston leading all the way in this game, are up by 9.
I think Bird forgot he was guarding Peterson.
Third straight year, the NBA Finals will end in Boston, either today or Wednesday night if the Rockets can win and send it to 7. Bird, McHale in there, tipped up and in.
Not staying with it, but Bird ought to be able to get a lot of outside shots off picks. Peterson can't fight through them.
Might have been McHale. It is McHale on the tip-in. He has 14 points. Celtics coming back running. McHale goes in and is pushed. McHale and Bird have combined for 25, Tommy.
As Bird gets out on Peterson, and then they forget about McHale, let him roll easily into the hoop. When you get the ball in Bird's hands, anybody that has a half a step on his defender is going to get the ball.
Foul is on Wiggins. Well, that nifty inside-outside passing that the Celtics have done, and now Phil Pitch is going to get a technical foul. I think he wanted it, Tom, don't you?
Well, in a game like this, where you start to see it slip away perhaps, you try and change the emotion in the ball game by getting a technical foul. Sometimes with your players, sometimes just with the referees to let them know that, hey, I don't think you're calling the game right.
Red Auerbach, no one better at working with refs. That's Don Gaston. To his left, Alan Cohen above Don Gaston, two of the principal owners of the Celtics.
Red used to have the best stomp on the sideline I ever saw. It was a one stomp, 1 foot down, but boy, did it come down hard.
That's what McHale has done already. He has been the best shooter for the Celtics in the series, at over 60%.
Sampson has been doing a pretty decent job on him prior to this game. That's where the passive element, I think, is showing its face.
Peterson going up. And a foul against the Celtics, who are on a 13-2 run right now over the Rockets and have their biggest lead of 14 points.
Dick, with those 3 big guys in there at the same time, Wiggins should not be taking outside shots. They should be trying to really post up Bird with Peterson. Wiggins is not even trying to get it to him when he's down there.
Wiggins is an off guard, really not your point guard, level more of that role. That was on McHale, his second. Bird picking up Level, trying to get inside. Level left open. And
Shot.
Jump shot. He's had that broken wrist, just getting his shooting eye back. Wiggins gambling for the steal. He's an outstanding defensive player in his shown it this year.
He sure has, and he's done an outstanding job on that offensive board.
McHale goes in. They're going to call goaltending against Olajuwon, who is helping out on Ralph Sampson. But credit the basket to McHale, who has 18 now.
He started to get that shadow defense in action in the last ball game. Did it an awful lot against the Lakers in that series.
Wiggins and Seasting have love packs. as Williams went by. Peterson going strong, blocked by McHale. And a Rocket foul. That'll be 3 on HAKEEM Olajuwon, and Robert Reed will get the call from Bill Fitch now.
You know, Olajuwon is so good with his hands on defense. I'm sure Bill Fitch is sometimes reluctant to say, don't go for the ball when somebody pulls it off the glass. Well, watch what happens. You get called for great block by McHale. Now, Parrish has the outlets, and coming from behind, he hits him on the arm. Now, you can't afford to get too many of those, or you're going to do just exactly what he's doing now. Sit down.
Ralph Sampson will now become the center on the Rockets. And as we've said so many times, and as Ralph has proven, he's a different player when he moves to that position than when he is in the game with Olajuwon. And you see what he's done when he's been in there with HAKEEM.
Well, he has to become more aggressive now in order to be a factor.
Olajuwon out of the game for the first time. He scored 11 points and has 3 fouls. Reed missed it. Wiggins crashing the board. Here's Sampson knocked away by Season. Third 3-point fake. Parrish. And Parrish didn't seem ready for the pass and took too many steps.
Good call.
Danny Ainge has returned. This is Game 6 of the NBA Finals on CBS from Boston Garden. Their capacity crowd as usual at Boston Garden, trying to see if the Celtics can wrap up another title. And they're leading by 15 points with 4:40 to go in the first half. Nick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn level, lost the ball. Sampson going in, missing again. Several of the Rocket shots have been good shots. They've just come off the red top.
Now, that may really hurt Sampson's psyche in this ball game. That was one he should have scored.
He's over 5 from the field. McHale and Level knocked it away. Allen Level, the lurky coming over to help. Wiggins scores with about 4 minutes remaining. Lead is 13 for the Celtics.
You know, the Lakers had trouble putting these Rockets away. They hang around, hang around. Boston has to be a little careful here. Can't let them back in the ball game even at this stage.
I don't think the Rockets wilt at any time.
No, they are with you all the way. They got that explosive running game that can come into play at any time.
McHale spinning around, missing. Sampson loses the ball to Parrish. The aggressive factor that you talked about. Sampson was in a better position than Parrish there. But this is pulled on. 10 on the shot clock. Parrish. And Wiggins fighting Bird. Repeat McHale. Bird is a presence all over the floor, and he was inside on that play.
Court savvy, you just saw it.
Peterson against McHale with a good break. And the Rockets come away empty again with 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Not eating a no. Danny Ainge's going to get in there on the board.
Level knocks it away again to Reed. Reed to Level. Bird back and fouls Allen Level. And that'll be Bird's first foul of the game, and a smart one. Timeout. 2:49 remaining in the first half.
The greatest invention in travel since the wheel is American Airlines Ultimate.
We heard the chant beat LA. We know why when Magic Johnson was there last week. What about today? What's the story?
Well, the reason why Dick Stockton, one of our guests, the coach of beat LA, Pat Riley, and also the new coach of the Chicago Bulls, Doug Collins. Doug, this is some chant in here.
Yeah, my goal is to walk in this building with Pat Riley and have them chant beat Chicago.
You're not going to beat LA this year. We don't have to worry about that.
How about the first half, Pat?
It's aggressiveness, Brent. You know, the Webster's defines it as the disposition to dominate. And I don't think there's any doubt that himself came out with a very destructive attitude here.
How about Ralph Sampson? He's been missing in action.
Well, Brent, I thought he was going to come out, maybe bang someone early, get involved. He's not scored a point and really been inactive the whole ball game. They need him.
Let's go back to the floor to Deccan Comics. Thank you very much, Brent. We said at the outset that Ralph Sampson was a key reason why the Rockets won. Even when he left the game, they played for him the other night when he was thrown out on that fight. And and there was a lot of emotion by the Rockets, but their other contending games in Houston were with Sampson playing a solid game. If he is not a factor today, the Rockets, as again we say, are in a lot of trouble.
No Walton's coming in right now for Robert Parrish. Will be a good time for the Chiefs to get some rest. They don't want him to pick up a tired foul, Parrish, because they know he's going to be important guarding Olajuwon in the second half.
49-36, Rockets trail by 13. Walton setting a pick in the backcourt. Wiggins staying with Johnson, making Dennis work. Reed is on Bird. Illegal defense call against the Rockets, and so the illegal defense story is all even in one apiece. What are they doing off the boards today? Boston has the edge 27-14 coming into the game. The Rockets had a 48-21 edge offensively last two games. Knocked away by Wiggins. Loose ball. They're going to call a Houston foul on a pick and roll play.
Boston loves to use Larry Bird coming off picks or pick and roll plays. Now you watch inside. Wiggins almost picked it off. That was hustling weak side play, but Sampson over the top creates the foul situation. But Bird is a creator, and that's what they're going to have him do all afternoon long.
What a tremendous first half for Kevin McHale, going for his 21st point, and it fails. The Celtics struggled from the line early, and then they come on strong before he missed. There's a candidate for the MVP award is Kevin McHale, but as long as number 33 produces, everyone is always going to look at him as a favorite. But all that is premature because Game 6, we're not even at halftime, and it's 50-36. The Celtics have control thus far. Sampson's foul, by the way, is first for the game against Walton. And Ralph Sampson is on the board with 2:05 remaining in the first half.
A good sweeping hook shot that time on the catch. That's what he needs to do more of.
Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. McHale saved it nicely. Last touch by the Rockets. He's the igniter, this man, Danny Ainge, who Tommy mentioned has had intestinal problems with weakened a little bit.
Wasn't even able to eat until yesterday.
Reed, one against Bird. Going up, offensive foul will be called against Larry Bird and Robert Reed. Hit in the chest, and he's shaken up.
They play excellent defense that time, but that's the price you pay for foot faking Bird and then wheeling back into the lane. You just watch him now. He foot fakes Bird, lets him think that he's got the lane to the basket, and then quickly gets back to it.
Made a good recovery. Bird's foul is second. Sampson trying to release, misses, gets the rebound. Wild shot, Bird, and McHale.
There are a ton of white jerseys around every shot the Houston Rockets take. No offensive rebounds for the red jersey.
It's like Sampson is just throwing up every chance he can get. Look at that pass. McHale to Walton, and a Houston foul. That's what the Rockets have to do with that inside passing, not much else.
I'll tell you right now, the Celtics have spread out the Rockets defense, and they're able to go and utilize the two big guys the Celtics have down low. And McHale, when he starts passing, he's not too bad either.
Foul is on Sampson in second. Despite all of that, the Celtics have played one of their passive games in the first half, are leading by 12 at this point. So the Rockets still in this fray, to say the least.
I will tell you, I would be very leery of the Rockets. They will come out, and they know the second half, they have to go all out, and I'm sure they will.
The Celtics have missed 9 of 17 free throws in the first half. 1:10 remaining. Going in is level. He tried to pass inside, no one there. 2-on-2 break. Danny Ainge. Going up. Peterson was down court. And Danny Ainge will go to the line and shoot.
Peterson was going for the ball, a good all-out hustle, went for the ball and just ended up hitting Danny on the head. It was all going for the ball.
Second foul is on Jim Peterson. Olajuwon is the only Rocket with 3. No Celtic has 3 personal fouls, and Ainge misses, and now the Celtics are 8 for 18 from the line.
I tell you, when he starts missing, you know you're having a bad day from the line. He is excellent free throw shooter.
That was only his second miss in the series, and the Celtics leading by 13 under a minute to go in the first half. Rockets haven't gotten much from Sampson. Elijah on the bench with 3 fouls. Outside shot is missed by Robert Reed. Ainge to Bird. Pulled up on the line. 14 for Larry Bird.
Has it been in his hands? It sure has.
Not as a passer, but as a shooter. Then he started to pass off. And the Celtics committing a foul, and they'll be in the penalty. Rockets will shoot 2. Dennis Johnson is first.
A little psychology. When they get Bird off shooting well, then the defense adjusts to him, and that's when he starts making those passes count.
Robert Reed missing outside. Wiggins tries to keep it alive. Why did the Celtics go away from that motif in the early games and make it more of a passer than a
I
shooter?
think when this man started to try and penetrate a lot more Dennis Johnson, they got away from getting the ball to Bird. It worked in game 4 for DJ, but not in 5.
Bird knocked away, and another Rocket foul. Game has been called well and called tight to make sure things don't get out of hand. Bill Walton talking to Mitchell Wiggins. And now Wiggins going back to Walton. Here's a mismatch. That foul was on Peterson, his 3rd. 3 on Jim Peterson.
Good and quick.
Yeah, Bird is being much more aggressive on those isolations, trying to take it to the hoop, draw a defender, and the Rockets are coming down at him much more than they did in the last 2 games.
Larry Bird very close to a triple-double already in his first half. He won't get it, of course, with 10 seconds to go. But he has 8 rebounds and 8 assists and a double-figure score.
So now I was with Fred Alback the first time we ever saw Larry Bird play. And in 5 minutes, Red said, this guy is going to be a great player. He had 5 assists in 3 minutes.
But he didn't tell everyone else, did he?
No, he didn't.
He probably walked away from
But
the stuff.
everybody else knew, too.
Final seconds. It is still Rocket ball with 1 second to go. Celtics have their biggest lead of the game right now, 17 points. Rockets have 1 second to get something off. He did against the Lakers, and they won. Level from the corner at the buzzer, and that'll do it. Crowd gives the Celtics a standing O. At the end of 1/2 of Game 6, the game that could give the Celtics the title over Bill Fitz and the Rockets, it's Boston 55, Houston 38. Brent Musburger coming up at the half.
Live from Boston, CBS Sports coverage of the 1986 NBA Finals is sponsored by the new Chrysler Corporation. They don't want to be the biggest, they just want to be the best. And by Cigna, whose companies provide an array of insurance, healthcare, employee benefits, and financial services around the world.
Gambling, but I like it. Too much dope in here, yeah. Too much smoke in here, yeah. Whatever you do, my dog, just don't let them folks in here. Charge, block precise.